How's everybody doing today? This is Billy. We're here in the Freeland RC workshop. Just got a new truck in today. I figure I'd do an unboxing with you guys. It's the new Redcat Racing GEN7 Sport. We're going to go through this truck. I'll give you my opinion on this truck. I've had quite a few crawlers. I got the Axial Poison Spider. That's actually a Axial SCX10. I've had the Redcat Everest 10. We'll go through this truck, tell you my opinion on first sight of this truck. Then we'll go take it outside. We'll do a little bit of crawling with it, and we'll see how she performs. And I'll do a review on that. Should be at the end of this video. But let's get to it. Let's get this box open. Let's see what it comes with. Now I haven't opened this box prior to starting to record, so you guys are seeing it exactly at the same time I see it. Get that out of the way. I also ordered some brushes for my Tekin 35 turn. They were in there too. Get her out. Overall, the box looks good. It's got quite a bit of detail on it here. Nice, colorful box. Let's go ahead and get her open. We'll get the truck out of here. That out of the way. A lot of bubble packaging. That's what I like to see. First we got the remote. It looks like your standard ready to run remote. 24 gigahertz remote. Well, if I can get the thing open. There it goes. Look like we got steering reversal, throttle reversal, power, steering trim, throttle trim, steering dual rate, and on and off switch. I'll bring it up a little closer so you guys see it. All right. Now this is a 4 battery remote, which I'm super glad that everybody's putting the 4 battery remotes. They're ready to run trucks. Good deal. Instruction booklet. And it comes with parts. We'll look at that here in just a second. 7.2 volt nickel hex fly charger. Which, to be honest, I throw these in the trash. And the reason we did that, we do that, is we actually went down to our local hobby shop and we picked up a brand new Traxxas Stampede. And we actually, when we went to charge the nickel battery that came with that truck, it actually melted all the wires off the charger and fried the battery. So these little cheap chargers, I don't have any faith in them. Most time I toss them, or I'll donate them to the local hobby shop here. If anybody wants them, they can have it. Get all this packaging out of here. Dump that out of there. Looks like it's going to be a chart for batteries and battery chargers from Hexfly. We'll lay that over here. Looks like we got some graphics for the truck. Wood grain, white, red and white again. some miscellaneous in here in the bottom. Redcat Racing, Hex Fly. Get that. I don't know if we'll put these on or not. This truck is the orange one. Like I said, it is the Sport. And I put the clips underneath the plastic. Put that off here. Looks like it's just sitting in there, and it is. Get rid of that. And there she is. Overall, it looks a little bit better than what I thought it would look like. I really thought it was going to look more like a toy version than it does. Overall, pretty good. If you see me rubbing on this body, it's because I have a spot. See if I can show you. You see that spot there? You don't know if that's a painting defect or what that is, but no biggie. Here for too long, it's going to be scratched all to pieces anyways. Well, let's go ahead and get you, before I take the body off, we'll go ahead and give you an up-close view of the truck. There's the front of the truck. There's the side. Of course, I got the body loose now. There's the rear of the truck. And pop the body off. We'll see what it looks like. Yeah, the body still feels about the same as the Redcat's Everest 10 as far as limberness goes. Go ahead and set that aside. Overall, it looks really clean. What is this? Telling you how to correctly plug the battery in, which is handy if you're a first-time RCer. We'll get rid of all this. This label, this is designed to operate with 7.4 lipos. Which I could have swore it said that this ESC could run a 3S. I'll have to do some more investigating because according to this tag, it says it's designed to operate with 7.2 volt in IMH and 7.4 volt lipos. Does not say anything about 11.1 volt 3S lipo, which I could have swore I read. In the description of this truck, that ESC will take it. Let me do a little bit more investigating, and we'll see how that goes. As far as suspension, I mean, it feels really nice. It's a little softer in the front end than it is the rear end, but that might be too. It's actually only 40 degrees in the shop here, which I just turned the heater on. It's like 15 outside today, so that might have something to do with it. All in all, there's, I have no play in the truck itself. I mean, the tires feel really, really, really sticky. I did notice something though. If I push the front suspension all the way down, let me bring it over if you can see it. I am hitting, you probably won't be able to see it. Right there, right here. The frame is hitting the servo link for the steering. I'm going to have to address that issue. I don't like that. The back seems to be really good. No issue with the back. The back's not hit. I don't know why. I'll have to figure that out. But I do know The steering servo is all metal gears. I do see that, which I'll be probably switching this out with a tactical anyways. I've heard great things about it. I'm going to run the truck probably Saturday, because usually when I get home from work it's dark. But I'm going to leave it stock. I want to run it stock for you guys. And I'll tell you a little bit about some of the things that I already had planned doing to this truck before I even got it. But yeah, I'm putting a tactical servo in here. I've heard people talk about that this servo, it's a really good servo. It's high torque, but it's a little slow. So we're going to get rid of that and go with my tactical servo. As far as I read, that it's supposed to be waterproof, the whole system, the receiver, the ESC, the steering servo. But I also heard that there's another thing that says that the ESC is waterproof. Like I said, I'll have to do some investigating with that too. Of course, probably should have did this first. Go ahead and get this out of here. It comes with a 200 milliamp, 12.2 volt nickel metal hydride battery. I doubt I run this battery. Usually I donate my nickel batteries that come with my RTRs just because I run lipos. I'm a lipo fan. We'll set this aside. All in all, the battery tray is really nice. It's a lot better than my axial battery tray. It's metal compared to plastic, and the straps feel a lot heavier. And one of the touches that really set me off, I'll bring it to you. The battery strap, you can see it, actually says Redcat, which it looks really nice. All in all, I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Of course, it comes with, this is the sport version. You can get, now this is the pro version. You can get the sport version. I'm sorry. I actually might have that back. Yeah. This is the sport. Of course, you can get the pro version. The pro version comes with CVDs in the front, which this is coming out. I'm probably not going to run these axles only because I do know that this is all plastic gears inside here. Or not plastic gears, but they're the cheaper gears that's inside here. I'm actually going to run some axial axles in this truck. As far as drive shafts go, they are plastic bodied with metal heads, which is really nice. That's how my SCX-10 came. Of course, I got it as a kit vehicle. Like I said, it's got metal links, which are really nice, and everything feels, nice and tight. The only thing I do notice that I do not like, which we'll have to change, if you can see that or not, there is no slipper clutch. That's just gear on gear. I'm not a huge fan of that. We do a lot of crawling. I like to call it rocks a lot. We get bound up a lot, and that causes stuff to break. That suspension does feel nice. Now I know that the sport version, I have plastic bodied shocks with metal caps. The pro version comes with metal bodies with a metal cap. But to be honest, I really don't see the difference between the metal and the plastic. I've had both. As long as they're not leaking, I don't have an issue with them at all. To me, you're shedding a little bit of weight. Some people say weight's good for crawlers. Some people say you need to shed weight. Now it looks like my electronics tray is detachable, and it is. If we take off these links here and here. Looks like we could take that off if we wanted to relocate the electronics a little bit lower to prevent some top heaviness, which I don't know. It really doesn't feel that top heavy. It really does. Let me get one of my other crawlers and we'll see. Pardon this crawler. Like I said, it's my SCX10. It hasn't been cleaned, but I want to. No, it's about the same, and this one actually has weighted wheels, so I'm kind of impressed. Overall thoughts with the vehicle, I mean, it feels pretty solid. I wonder, that's nifty. So, just notice something. Unlike my Axial has slide-in plastics for my bumper mounts, front and rear. But they're not adjustable. Let me show you this real quick. If you look at this bumper mount, which it's in the bottom section, I can actually drop the bumper or take this completely off. And it looks like I should be able to flip it and actually raise the bumper. I don't know how. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's without even turning, and I'm already into the bumper there. So we'll be playing around with that. Looks like it could be set up for four-wheel steer. I mean, the axles seem like they're the same. Looks like if you wanted to, you could put a front axle in the rear and you could run four-wheel steer. All in all, I'm really impressed. Like, the tires feel really good to me. Like I said, I'm not a comp crawler. I don't do a lot of competitions. A lot of times it's just, family and friends that are playing around, and we're starting to build our own comp course here, and hopefully soon we'll about to have some competitions that everybody can come out with and play with us here at Freeland RC. I've just got so many projects going on, and as you can tell, I mean, my shop still hasn't finished yet. I'm still in the process yet, but it is late December, December 28th to be exact. And it's a little cold outside, so I haven't been doing a lot. Especially here in my workshop. I actually have a 10 by 12 building that we're in here, and just trying to work on it. We're trying to get things done, trying to get more people in the hobby. So we'll see. Now, one thing I do know is that the Pro version does come with the D-rings. It also comes with a trailer hitch, which this one doesn't. The reason I went with the Sport instead of the Pro, you'll probably get more for your money if you buy the Pro. But the ideas I have that I'm going to do to this vehicle, it will be a waste of money to me, because I am changing out the complete axles, which with the Pro you're going to get the CVD axles. I don't care about that. We're actually probably going to take a SCX10. I haven't made a decision whether I'm going to try to swap the whole transmission out, which I know if you look here, the bolts aren't going to match up, but I'm not too worried about that. We put an actual transmission in a Redcat chassis before. It wasn't too big a deal. We actually put an SCX10 transmission in Everest 10. And then we actually took RC four-wheel drive's 2-speed transmission that was built for an SCX10 and put it in Everest 10. And we didn't have any issues doing that, so I'm not too concerned. But the one thing I am going to address, I mean, guys, you can pick this truck up for $200. And you can't beat that compared to my SCX10 that's up here on the shelf. I think I paid $450 for it. It was originally the Recon G6. And I think I paid $450 for it with no electronics. So, you know, an RTR that's, it honestly looks pretty impressive, guys. I really wasn't expecting it to look like this, to be honest, for $200. But I'm super excited. This video is probably dragging on a little longer than it should. But let's go out. Let's do some running of this truck. We'll see what's capable of. You know, I got a hill climb. We'll hit it on. I got some rocks we'll play on. And then we'll bring it back in. And then I'll tell you how it performs compared to, you know, my Poison Spider or my SCX10, which, you know, are really, really great trucks in themselves. We'll see. Catch you guys later.